Hunter Hunter? Hunter x Hunter? Hunter Hunter. Am I really gonna start this video with that decade-long debate? What's going on, people? Today we are talking about Hunter Hunter. We're gonna go Hunter Hunter because I feel like that's where the majority lies, and I don't want to get this video disliked by a ton of naming elitists. So Hunter Hunter it is. We're talking about Hunter Hunter today. Nope, not the 2011 anime by Madhouse, not that fantastic adaptation. We're talking about the manga written and illustrated by Yoshihiro Togashi. As you can see, this isn't a very long video, it's actually pretty short, and this is supposed to be more of like an informative video. Why I think the manga is actually amazing and why the stigma surrounding the manga, the idea that this manga has terrible artwork is nothing more than a misinformed exaggeration. I'd say there's definitely some pages to have come from Hunter Hunter that are pretty poor in terms of artwork and quality, but they are very few and very rare, and for the most part these pages are fixed in the volume redraws. That's something very many people don't know about. These pages are released in the magazine issue, but when it comes to the actual volume release, Togashi goes back and redraws everything. Not everything, but he redraws a ton of stuff and makes it look a bit better. Here are some examples on the screen right now. As you can see, there are a ton of redraws over the years, and the reason this isn't really known is because this isn't something most mangaka do. A lot of mangaka do redraws in volumes, but it's very subtle details, very small things. Maybe they forgot to draw a certain arm or a certain sword or something, and they come and add that in the volume redraw. But no, Togashi does a lot for these redraws, and he changes so many things. So make sure to make that distinction. The Weekly Shonen Jump magazine issue and the volume issue, well, the volume redraw, very different a lot of the times when it comes to Hunter Hunter. Main thing I want to talk about is the fact that Togashi has back pain. He has back issues, he has health problems, and that's one of, if not the biggest reason why he is on hiatus. He's on hiatus because it's physically painful for him to draw manga. This is why I absolutely hate when I hear people call Togashi lazy, saying his artwork is underdeveloped or weak because of laziness, and especially when they're using the magazine issues to come for his artwork, when if you look at the volume redraws, you have some of the most fantastic artwork on a technical level. I think when it comes to Togashi's art, you have to appreciate the way he captures your eyes, the way your eyes follow the page, and he has a great handle over the flow of his panels. Togashi is a master mangaka, and even though his illustrations might not be on that same level of like technical quality that you'd expect from the best of the best, maybe his artwork doesn't look as visually appealing and stylized or striking as Kentaro Miura's or Takehiko Inoue's or even Kohei Horikoshi's. Maybe he doesn't have that level of artwork when it comes to just face value how good it looks, but when it comes to manga, there's so many more things when it comes to artwork and presentation. It's more about how it flows, how this serves as a manga, how your eyes follow the pages, how the characters move, and how dynamic everything feels. And when it comes to that, when it comes to paneling, choreography, when it comes to those things, Togashi is an absolute master, as you can see from these pages shown on the screen right now. And that isn't to say there isn't some great major inconsistencies in this manga, because sure, there are some chapters where his artwork isn't the best, where it can be hard to follow, very not so fluid and just hard to follow, or just hard to read because of how it's drawn and because of the poor art quality. But these come at times where Togashi has mentioned in Weekly Shonen Jump author comments that his back pain is some of the most painful shit anybody could ever go through. If you read those comments, like, look at the screen right now, guys, this shit is genuinely sad, the fact that he has to go through this, and you have people all over the internet making fun of this guy's artwork and making fun of the fact that he's on hiatus and playing games. I think is it Idolmaster? No, Idolmaster is Miura. It's Dragon Quest. People say Dragon Quest when it comes to Togashi. Let him play the game if he wants to. I don't even know if that rumor is true, but whether it is or isn't doesn't matter. Let him do what he wants. The guy is going through some seriously painful health issues, and people want to make jokes about his work, and I find that very sad. Honestly, just very sad. So that's why I've wanted to make this video, mainly to address the whole volume redraw thing, because most people don't know about this. If you're going to buy the Hunter x Hunter manga volumes, the artwork is not going to be like those pages you see online that people use to trash the manga. There's only like 2 or 3 panels in the actual volume release of the manga that I would actually consider to be terrible. Most of them are fantastic. When it comes to character design, paneling, choreography, the way pages are laid out in terms of composition, the way Togashi just does so much with his art that is incredible, just absolutely incredible. And I think it's insane that this stigma has formed in this general consensus that Hunter x Hunter has terrible artwork, because that is just, it couldn't be further from the truth. I can confidently say Hunter x Hunter has some of my favorite artwork in all of manga. I would honestly put it up there in the top 5, maybe top 10, but top 5, let's just say for the sake of this video, of Weekly Shonen Jump history. That is how good I consider his artwork to be, and that's one thing I wanted to quickly talk about in this video. I know it isn't long at all. The main point of this, like I said earlier, is to serve as some as an informative video, let you guys know about the volume redraws and the fact that Togashi is going through some serious health issues, and that's why there's a hiatus. But the main thing, I want you guys to know that I truly do think the Hunter x Hunter manga is drawn to an absurdly high level. I think it's fantastically made. In terms of presentation, very few manga can contend with Hunter x Hunter for me. And that isn't to say the illustrations are the best I've seen, because in terms of, like I said, face value art, it isn't the greatest. Like, look at the character models, for example. They're not the greatest thing in the world, but they're really, really good, and they may be inconsistent, but the peaks are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That's all for today though, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I know, very, very short video, but I just had to get this out there because it's been on my mind for a while. I've wanted to make a video about it, and I thought doing it in front of the camera, because it's something I find easy to talk about, would be a good idea. So thank you for tuning in. Subscribe for more content. I've been Fiji. Peace.